I'm Aiden the tranny man. I'm doing the best I can. I'm strong as can be, 'cause I takes my tea. I'm Aiden the tranny man. Boop boop.
Hey guys, it's been a while since I updated. I've been having some issues with anxiety and depression, and some just really severe depression, and I haven't really been even watching YouTube videos, let alone making any, but I'm trying to pull myself out of it, and so I'm trying to make an update because I don't want to look back on this time and kick myself for not updating and keeping a correct documentation of my transition, because that's something I promised myself I would do, for my own means. I think that this is 16 weeks on T. Actually, it'll be 16 weeks on T tomorrow. Things that I have noticed since I made my last video. More hair growth, obviously. My stomach is getting quite furry. More chest hair coming in. Hair on my upper arms coming in more. My hands are pretty much filling in. There's hair pretty much all in this area here, and then it's starting to come in over here on this side, on both hands. A little less on the left hand than on the right hand. Facial hair still pretty much, goes all the way across, but it's patchy and it's thin. I actually just shaved for the first time today in a couple of, probably about 2 or 3 weeks, and so I had let it grow for a while, and like I said, it's pretty patchy. There's areas of my face that have, just a few spry little black hairs, and but pretty much all in the beard area. The mustache still isn't coming in very, very dark. It's very, very light, but it's covered. And then I'm starting to get some hair right in here. Just very light blonde hair. Chin is filling out pretty good. There's still a little spot right in here that is kind of bare. Underneath the chin, getting quite a bit of hair on this side. Good covering going pretty much all the way down here. This side, not so much. It grows differently on this side, so it's growing kind of that way, in that direction, and here it's growing, back like that. So it's coming in a little bit more sparse over here, and then there's a good sizable patch of bare. It's, I say bare, but it's not really, none of my face is bare. It's just very light, thin blonde hair that's in those areas. There's still quite a sizable spot over here that comes in very light blonde, and there's a small spot there that's actually still very smooth. There's like no hair there at all. And then on this side, it's, there's still a gap between what comes in here and the sideburn. Hair, and more hair. Catherine actually brought my attention to another place that hair is growing, and I've heard other guys talk about it, and I didn't really, I guess, pay much attention over the last 16 weeks, but getting quite a bit of hair in my backside, and a little bit of hair on my lower back now, which, it is what it is. Legs pretty much are completely covered. There's a small area at my hip that is still kind of bare, and then on one of my knees, on my left knee, there's still this little circle on the inside of the knee that's a little bare. Other than that, that's hair growth. Still finding more, I'm a bigger guy, so it's harder probably for me to see the muscle definition than for someone who's a smaller guy. But finding more places where the muscles are becoming more defined. Having some issues with pain or numbness in my legs, and sometimes I noticed that probably only in the last few weeks I've been getting a lot more muscle definition in my shoulder area, and if I sleep a certain way, it's almost like the muscle itself, from the muscle growing that quickly, that it's cutting off circulation. So I'll have a little like numbness or tingling in my fingers, usually just when I'm sleeping. Like I said in the past, being on testosterone has made a world of difference as far as attitude and getting out there and spending time with friends and other people, interacting, communicating. I still feel like that's the situation. The depression really has nothing to do with transition. It's more health-based and family-related, and somewhat friend-related. I've noticed some fat redistribution, and I've heard a lot in the past about how it comes out very differently in bigger guys than it does in smaller guys. It's a slower process for bigger guys. With me, I've noticed that my stomach is getting bigger. Don't need that. But my rear end is getting smaller. And that's only really been in the last couple of weeks that I've been noticing that. Getting a little more dysphoric about my chest. I realize my financial limitations, and I know that it's going to be at least a year. Well, I'm hoping to have it done before my 1 year T anniversary. Not really sure that that's feasible, but that's what I'm hoping to do. And I think that just comes with more. The longer I've been on T, the more it seems to be more prevalent to me that they just, they don't belong there, and I don't want them there. Although I have had in the last 2 weeks probably 4 times where I've totally passed and haven't even been bound. And that's odd, because these people served me, and this lady asked me today if I was Catherine's husband, and I wasn't bound, because with the depression that I've been having, I don't know, I haven't really felt like binding. But they totally read me as male, and that's awesome. I just don't really understand it, because I am fairly large chested. Other than that, I hope you guys are having a good week. I hope to get back and watch some of the videos that you guys have made. I want to thank all of my subscribers. I got online today and looked at the subscribers and can't believe the amount of people that are actually watching my videos. I also want to thank some of my friends that I found out are watching my videos. Thank you guys for your support. God knows I need it. Other than that, you guys have a good night. Bye.